John Spencer, who's been such a success since joining on loan from Everton, has a foot injury, and other key men are also missing. Former Aston Villa defender Sean Teale is suspended, and so is Steve McMillan after his red card at Aberdeen in midweek. Former Kilmarnock man Pat Nevin was left on the bench for that game, but he's back, and Dutchmen Jan Michels and Rob Matai make their first starts for 3 months, Motherwell having to call on their foreign reserves.
Well, they played with a back three at Aberdeen recently, but it's a straight 4-4-2 system this afternoon. Look for Pat Nevin and Jan Michels tucking in, and that'll allow both Rob Matai to get forward in that area and Michael Duisberg on the other side. Owen Coyle has given a free roll. You'll see him popping up right of McCulloch and breaking left as well. Lots of mobility in that Motherwell side.
Well, the French striker Jerome Wright is a long-term casualty for Kilmarnock with a shoulder injury, so Ali McCoist continues to deputise in an all-Scottish lineup for the 3rd match running. Gary Holt's fine form in the midfield has led to talk of a possible international call-up. Ian Durrant is, like Holt, and ever-present this season, and his fantastic form earned a recall to the Scotland side for October's European Championship qualifiers. Not much is getting past goalkeeper Gordon Marshall these days, or his brilliant back four.
Yeah, it's a familiar Kilmarnock starting lineup, and the way they set up encourages both Gus MacPherson to get forward and Martin Baker on the other side. This, though, is the engine room for me. This little diamond formation in here. Reilly will sit there, and that allows Ian Durrant to get forward to support both McCoist and Paul Wright.
Well, Motherwell have gone from being prime relegation candidates, really, not so long ago, to possible European contenders now. A win today would put them just a point behind 4th place St Johnstone. There really is a new belief about this club. And there's plenty of belief too at Kilmarnock, who would love to reduce the gap to leaders Rangers to 3 points again with a victory here. In any country or any club, the foundations of a championship challenge often lie in defence, and Killie's really has been rock solid. But it's been a real team effort to turn them into a major force. They finished 4th last season, and an improvement on that seems more than likely.
They certainly owes a couple of goals, these sides, Ian. I've watched the 2 previous meetings between the sides this season, and despite the good strikers on show, they didn't manage a goal between them, so let's hope they make up for that this afternoon.
They've been saving themselves for this fixture today. The giant party that is Hogmanay in Scotland, they will have bypassed the players of Motherwell and Kilmarnock as they prepared professionally, of course, to kick off our live action in 1999. And it really could be quite a year for both of them, judging by the way they rang out the old. How will they see in the new? We're about to find out. Certainly Motherwell will turn the corner rapidly, maybe.
Yeah, they were bottom of the table when Billy took over. They're now sitting mid-table. But I think it's the style of play that has changed quite dramatically. They did play the ball back to front quite a bit under Harry Campman. I think we now see the signature of Billy Davies all over this Motherwell side. He was a player who liked to get it down and pass it, and I think that's the way we'll see Motherwell play here this afternoon.
Kilmarnock really have been absolutely superb this season, without perhaps sometimes getting the credit they deserve. Living in the shadows of Rangers and Celtic, of course. But the sandwich between the Giants of Glasgow at the moment. It's Motherwell against Kilmarnock, kicking off what will surely be a wonderful year on Sky Sports for live football. Well, Pat Nevin faces his former club today. The ex-Everton, Chelsea and Tranmere winger left Kilmarnock earlier in the season to become not only a player here at Motherwell, but also chief executive of the club. The office work can wait today, though. Nippy Nevin restored to the starting lineup. Jeff Brannan has been one of the men making things happen for Motherwell. He's settled in well, since moving from Manchester City, where he really didn't have too much fun. He gave Tranmere good service, though, and has been reunited at Fir Park with his former Prenton Park pals, Pat Nevin and Tony Thomas. Scotland's meanest defence is marshalled by Marshall. Veteran Kiefer Gordon has conceded just 11 goals in 20 league games, with a little help, of course, from the men in front of him. But that really is a magnificent record. In fact, there's only been one goal scored against Kilmarnock in the last 6 games. That was by Rangers. Such is the size of the task facing Motherwell tonight. Up at the other end, Kilmarnock, it's this oh-so-familiar face. Ali McCoist continues in place of injured Frenchman Jerome Marais. McCoist, a Rangers legend, of course, and how ironic that in the twilight of his career, he's hot on the heels of his former club in the race for the title. After following Ian Durrant from Ibrox to Kilmarnock. And it will be the side in second place. Kilmarnock hoping to close the gap on Rangers back to 3 points, who get us up and running. And a foul in the opening seconds on Ali McCoist gives them a free kick. Motherwell, it's a shame for them really that they're without 3 highly influential players in Spencer, Teal and McMillan, but it has given 1 or 2 others a chance to shine. There's a man who has shined throughout his career, Ali McCoist, and the man in charge of this one is Kenny Clark. Durrant's free kick. I've no doubt we'll see a few of them in this game. Whipped in. McGowne. McCoist. No John Spencer to buzz around for Motherwell tonight, this afternoon, but I'm sure he was as big an influence as he normally is in the build-up to this game and the preparations. And pretty stick to everyone in the dressing room. Here's Coyle. But he drifted behind anyway.
I think Billy Davis will be relieved to a certain extent. I mean, we know that Paul Wright, as this ball comes in here, I think the wind just takes it out of play. But I was talking about Paul Wright and Ali McCoist. They're both of them quality strikers, but they both like the ball into feet. Neither of them really like to chase the ball in behind, as Jerome Marais does, and that might just allow Motherwell to defend quite far up the pitch today.
Well, Motherwell have a better record overall against Kilmarnock, but the visitors today are unbeaten in 7 meetings with Motherwell. We're on the attack now. Nevin, in steam Martin Baker, part of the fabulous back 4. Monty. Hooked away by Baker. And here's the Finn, Alakari, not for long though. Gets it back and finds Dutchman, Matai. Headed by McCullough, and it's given Nevin a chance here. Couldn't find a way past MacPherson. As Davey said, the previous 2 meetings between these teams this season finished goalless. So they've been tight tussles, and today promises to be no different. Matai. Chipped away at by Ali Mitchell. Stevie Woods back between the sticks for Motherwell. He's had an injury-disrupted season. He's replaced the Finn Nico Cabin. Still going strong for Kilmarnock with this free kick, but it was comfortably cleared by Brannan. Coyle, and that's a lovely pass to Nevin, and Motherwell are away here. It's Pat Nevin. You can be sure there's a decent cross coming in, and it's come all the way over to Duisburg. And Gordon Marshall called into action early on with Jeff Brannan testing him from distance.
It's a good example of the width that Motherwell get. Brannan measures it, strikes it well enough, and good goalkeeping from Gordon Marshall, but impressive width, the way that Motherwell manufactured that chance.
Jan Mikkels, Duisburg, Valakari, being hassled by Holt. He's been hassling a few this season. And Woods inadvertently given the throw to Kilmarnock. Nevin. Tie losing out eventually. This is Reilly. Montgomery. No, there is a flag against Ali McCoist offside.
It's a typical McCoist run, isn't it? We've watched him doing it over the years. Here he comes, he's on his way, the ball. Well, I think he's onside, in fact he is onside there.
Rangers and Scotland legend. Enjoying life at Kilmarnock now, but then isn't everybody at the moment. It's been an excellent season for Bobby Williamson. It's been quite a couple of years in charge as well. In the Scottish Cup, of course. Finished 4th last season. Not doing too bad.
It's been a good couple of years for the town of Kilmarnock as well, Ian, because the club had lost its way, and once again they have a football club to be proud of.
That goes up. Against Coyle.
Yeah, Coyle running off McCullough there, the ball knocked in behind. And Owen had just made the run a little bit too early.
Kevin McGowne with this free kick. Holt nodded it on, but that will go into the grateful arms of Stevie Woods. He immediately dispatches it, but Kevin McGowan's underneath this one, although he didn't get there because McCullough took it on. And Motherwell have got the free kick.
It's a real long ball from Motherwell. And look at the run that Nevin have made there. From midfield forward, they're more or less allowed to do their own thing. Billy Davis calls them his free spirits. It's a remarkable system, but it seems to be working for him.
And Nevin had to walk past the Kilmarnock fans to take this corner. I don't think they wished him a happy new year. Here he is. Just going to roll out. Indeed it did.
Well, there aren't many in the game with this kind of close control. Just overruns it, but he had showed Gus MacPherson a clean pair of heels.
Motherwell with just 2 defeats in their last 10 matches. Kilmarnock have won 4 of their last 5, keeping clean sheets in those 4 victories. So 2 teams very much in form. And Motherwell felt they were a little bit unlucky not to come away with 3 points from Aberdeen in midweek. Hard-fought battle that was. Billy Davis's side fell behind despite controlling the match, but they equalised in the midst of a hurricane and a monsoon at Pittodrie that night. Reilly, MacPherson. Here's Durrant, straight in towards Wright, and it was cut out, and cut out well by McGowne.
Yes, a good early ball by Durrant though. Had McGowne stretching. Typical of the vision that we see all the time from Durrant. He sees things so quickly.
And it will be him to take Kilmarnock's first corner. Swung in by Durrant, Holt header, and Woods scrambled in the 6-yard box, but that was a pretty close call.
Yeah, aggressive here, Gary Holt, as he attacks it. And it breaks into a very dangerous area. Paul Wright just couldn't get enough on it to knock it past Stevie Woods, but Billy Davis won't be too happy with defending there.
Has come off Gus MacPherson, and it'll be Motherwell's throw to be taken by Michael Doesberg, who's very close friends with Rangers Dutch World Cup star Arthur Newman. Down the line from McCullough, I think it's going to drift out. Another Motherwell throw. McCullough, Doesberg, Holt is with him. Michael's cross, but Gordon Marshall says thank you, I'll have that one. And a decent throw finds McCoist. Baker looking for Wright, away by McGowne. Reilly. Down to Montgomery. McCoist has Jamie McGowne for company. Well, he's being kept busy. There's McGowne. Free kick has been given. We're rather confused. That will mean Durrant to swing in another beauty. It will also mean the likes of Kevin McGowne going up to try and get on the end of it. Durrant not quite so good that time. Recalls. Here's Baker though. MacPherson. That's going to go behind. The first meeting between these two teams in the Scottish Premier League back in the 1976-77 season ended in a 1-1 draw. With Hugh Davey playing for Kilmarnock that day, but they went on to get relegated that season.
Yeah, I remember that game well. Motherwell's goal was well offside that day, I can tell you.
The service to the Kilmarnock strikers wasn't very good, apparently. Duisburg played in the middle of a back three for Motherwell at Aberdeen on Tuesday. They reverted to 4-4-2 today. And Monty losing out eventually to Mitchell. Baker also causing him problems. Offside against Lee McCulloch, who scored in that game at Aberdeen in midweek, and he's just agreed a 3.5-year deal with Motherwell.
Again, it's a tight one, and I think we're going to see a few of them today with both sides pushing up.
Martin Baker did quite well to keep that in. Kilmarnock 6 points behind the leaders Rangers, 4 points clear of third place Celtic. They've been happily sandwiched between the Glasgow Giants for most of the season. They were top for a day actually in October, but it was only for one day. Rangers returned that same weekend. Reilly happy to hook it out. Brannan, the former Manchester City and Tranmere man. Valakari over the on far post for Motherwell. It's going to drop here though for Jan Mikkels. Here's Valakari. Matai. All Wright steamed in, but it still found its way through to Nevin. And here goes Nevin. Off MacPherson. Motherwell coming back for a bit more though, and Duisburg has got the corner off Gary Holt.
Yeah, they're just starting to stretch Kilmarnock now. Good play by Nevin, dragging the ball right across the back line of Kilmarnock there before releasing it wide left.
Corner chewed up by Montgomery, but here's Mikkels on the volley. It looked promising initially.
Yeah, it comes off now and again, that more often in training. Got a good contact on it, but Gordon Marshall was never troubled at all.
Mikkels was signed from the Dutch club Go Ahead Deventer. Can't say I know an awful lot about them, I must say. Flicked on by Wright, but the wrong side of McCoist. Matai, who also came from Dutch football. Volendam. Monty, normally a midfielder, but filling in at right back today with Motherwell having 1 or 2 problems in defence. Here's Mitchell. He's gone for goal! Oh, and it was pushed onto the post by Woods. It was almost caught out by that. I think he was half expecting a pass to McCoist. Mitchell went for goal himself. Here is Mitchell again. Now Holt. Durrant hits through to McCoist, and it's 1-0 to Kilmarnock. Rangers, old boy, McCoist, still enjoying life in the Scottish Premier League.
Well, it's the old partnership, isn't it? But look how well Gary Holt does here. A good early ball to Durrant, the reverse pass, he knew exactly where McCoist was, and that is a typical McCoist finisher. That's the way he's earned his living over the years. Give him a sniff at goal and bang, it's in behind the goalkeeper.
The Rangers connection paying off for Kilmarnock. McCoist gets his 6th of the season. His 285th league goal. And it just gets better and better for Bobby Williamson at the moment. Kilmarnock will be heading off to Portugal during the winter break that's coming up in Scotland. We'll be doing a bit of training there as well, no doubt. Matai. Mitchell. Just overhit that one. Well, there is no stopping him. He keeps going and going. Probably only in the side because of an injury to Jerome Reilly, the Frenchman. But still loves his football.
Yeah, look at the reverse pass though. He knows exactly where McCoist is going here. One touch, and that's all he needed to set himself. And the ball, as usual, right in at the post.
This is going to break from the tie though. Motherwell looking to bounce back instantly. Montgomery's clearance only goes to Valakari. Much to Motherwell's frustration.
Yeah, it's offside against Monty. Just didn't get out quickly enough on the right-hand side. Motherwell have to come out. They have to come out now. They sat in at Rugby Park in the last match between the sides, frustrated them, but they have to have a bit of a go here now.
Willie Mitchell, one of the many Kilmarnock men who really have been in fabulous form all season. And they lead here in this 1999 opener. Valakari. Mitchell. Here's Meekles. Tony Thomas, signed from Everton recently. Inside.
Back to the ball, Dixie.
Montgomery stepped in ahead of the McCulloch. Kilmarnock have proved so many times this season how difficult they are to breach. Motherwell have got to find a way through somehow. Mitchell's lob. Wright and Matai together. It was nice from Meekles. That wasn't quite so nice. Easy to Marshall. Gordon Marshall, who's been on the books of both Rangers and Celtic. Motherwell have had the better of the possession in this first half so far, but it's Kilmarnock who have got the all-important French goal, and they're going in search of another here. Matai finds Meekles. Mark Reilly. return to Killie after a short spell with Reilly. Didn't really work out for him. Now with Tommy Burns. Mitchell at full stretch, unable to stop it rolling through to Mikkels. Now Matai. Just trickled over Brannan's toes, which is a shame for Motherwell because it was a lovely pass by Valakari.
Yeah, it was a good run as well by Brannan. He was away here. The ball had been weighted properly. It's not often you see Kilmarnock caught at the back like that.
McGowan's header clear. Reilly snapping away. Here's the goal scorer, McCoist, and he was sensing another possibility there.
Yeah, he certainly wasn't going to pass it. He had options at the back post, but only one thing in his mind, trying to beat Stevie Woods at his near post. Never got anything on the shot though.
Gus MacPherson. Kilmarnock on the road in the Scottish Premier League. Won 3, drawn 4, lost just twice. In fact, they've only lost 3 times all season, the same number of defeats as Rangers. Although Rangers did inflict 2 of those losses on Killie. The only other team to beat them, Hearts, offside against Jan Mikkels.
Well, he shouldn't be caught in this position because he's looking right across the Kilmarnock back line. It's another tight one, but I think the linesman got it right. Still call them linesmen, don't we?
Yes, we do. We refuse to call them assistant referees. They're definitely still linesmen. Matai's throw. 2 headers for Brannan. Away by Montgomery. Thomas. Reilly. Matai's header and a set up Owen Coyle. He's spun away from McGowne and he releases Nevin. Duisberg round the outside, Valakari on the inside. Now Matai. Nearly lost it amongst his feet. Montgomery with a clearance that wasn't pretty but was effective.
Don't know how he does it, 37 years of age, Ray Montgomery, but showing no signs at all of age.
Now by McCulloch on Montgomery. So it's Kevin McGowne with Kilmarnock's free kick. Henry Holt helping it on to McCoist. He's got support. Chested back by Matai. Very cool. That's a decent kick to Mikkels. And his cross was away by McGowne. Matai. Matai's cross offside plug is up against Coyle, and it wouldn't have counted, but Marshall made a decent save in any case.
Yeah, I think once again the linesman is right. In fact, it's level again. It's level. Marshall made a good save nevertheless. It's a good block from Gordon Marshall.
Yes, he would have known about the flag going up. Wrongly. Here's Coyle. McCulloch and Nevin in the middle, and McCulloch can't quite get there.
They're having a good spell. They've responded well, Billy Davies' side, getting good width on either side. The cross isn't the best, but they are starting to stretch Kilmarnock across the back now.
They have a pretty decent home record, Motherwell. But not a very good away record, it must be said. They haven't won on the road since November '97 in the league. Marshall's stray kick will present Duisberg with a throw. In McGowne. Straight at Holt. Now Durrant. McCoist ahead of him. It was Balakari who got back. Motherwell unable to hang on to it though. Reilly. MacPherson. Rather hurried. Nobody over there for Killie.
Once again though, Ali Mitchell prepared to run 30-40 yards to press again there and close the defender down, and if there's a better side when they lose the ball than Kilmarnock, we're still to see them this season.
Such an organised, solid outfit. But they have a bit more about them than just being that. Fouled by Mitchell on Brennan. Scored a couple of goals, Mitchell, in the 4-0 win over Aberdeen not so long ago.
Yeah, Brannan thought he was off and running, and Mitchell just leaning on him.
But when he scored those goals against Aberdeen, the Kilmarnock fans came up with the wonderful song, "There's only two super alleys," Mitchell and McCoist. Tony Thomas expecting Stevie Woods to come. Did eventually. Free kick to Motherwell. They've taken it quickly. Nevin over the top for McCulloch. Good old charge with McGowne. Duisberg. Brennan's header! And it's the equalizer from Jed Brennan. The former Manchester City man didn't have the best at times at Main Road. Is having the best at times.
The midfield player's got a free roll, and look at the run here. He gets across Martin Baker, who doesn't see him coming in on the blind side. Gordon Marshall left without a hope there. It's a good deep ball. Baker not aware that Brannan was on his way, and he got plenty on the header.
It's only the 12th goal that Kilmarnock have conceded in the Scottish Premier League this season. Certainly just reward for Motherwell's efforts after going a goal down. Meikles. McCoist for the layoff, but it's backed by Balakari to Woods. Well, we said that these teams were due to give us some goals after a couple of 0-0s in their previous encounters.
Yeah, he attacks it well, doesn't he? Martin Baker didn't get off the ground. I'm surprised that it didn't work out at Manchester City for him, because he's been very, very impressive since he came here to Fir Park.
Doesn't work out for many players at Manchester City these days, does it? The season, second for Motherwell, and he actually scored one earlier in the campaign for Norwich City whilst he was on loan down at Carrow Road from Main Road. Mitchell. Let's give MacPherson something to do, but he does it. Trying to release Holt, who gets away from Duisberg. They have a bit of time to get his cross in here. Pulls it back for Paul Wright. First time on the volley. It's up and it's over.
Well, it's typical of this man's willingness to get forward there. He knows that Mark Reilly will sit and he can get forward. It looks a bit of a lost cause, but he whips in a good cross. Paul Wright had made a good run to the front post. A bit ambitious with the hitch kick, but typical of the way that Gary Holt gets forward on that right-hand side.
McGowan's clearance. It's by McGowne. Almost half an hour played, and it has been the intriguing contest we suspected it might be between two teams who ended 1998 on a high. Mikkels. So the tie is short. MacPherson finds his keeper. Beaten for a change. Only the second goal he's left in the last 7 games. MacPherson prodded it forward into the path of Wright. It didn't quite go. Here's Baker. McCoist. Set up the throw. Tony Thomas. Durrant, who set up McCoist for his goal. Here's Baker. Going to the byline. And pulled it back. And that was a neat header behind from McGowne, because it was a really awkward one.
Well, they do get the full-backs forward well. And Baker does well to get to the line here. It's not a bad ball either.
Durrant's corner, but comfortably played by Woods. Just 2 men forward from Motherwell. There's one of them, Mikkels, and here's the other, Coyle. Couldn't quite return it. Mitchell. Baker. Durrant. Holt. Mitchell's cross. Nevin. Facing his former club. Coyle had peeled away. Only McCulloch is in the middle at the moment. That is not, because Coyle gets the throw. Duisberg. Nevin. Nice idea for Coyle. Kevin McGowne, met by the Finn, Valakari. Duisberg kept it in play. Damien McGowne towards McCulloch. He's going to drift behind for a goal kick. Well, there's more Scottish action on Sky Sports on Sunday. It's Britain's biggest local derby. Not for those of a nervous disposition. Rangers against Celtic, Sunday at 5:30 on Sky Sports 1. And then next week, a new programme giving you the chance to have your say on Sky Sports. You're on Sky Sports, 10:30 on Monday. Motherwell and Kilmarnock are on Sky Sports today, and they're tied at 1 apiece, but it's the home side who have a free kick.
They've come back well, Motherwell. I'm sure the kind of spirit that Billy Davis has been getting from them for the last few weeks.
Mikkels, and it opens up for him. I think he's going to have a dig, and it was a fine effort, which was pushed away by Gordon Marshall. Super strike.
Yeah, he checked inside onto his left side, and things opened up for him. And it's a decent shot. Fine save from Gordon Marshall.
Coyle curls the corner in, and Marshall grabs it at the second time of asking.
Yeah, that's what defenders like. They like a goalkeeper who'll come and dominate that area. I know he takes it at the second attempt, but he made up his mind early to come for it, and he took it.
Mitchell's cross finds Holt. Left it for Durrant. Credit to Tony Thomas. who slid in. Well, Reilly made a quick return to Kilmarnock after heading down south to Reading. Pat Nevin. Valakari. Nevin ran into MacPherson. Mitchell. Wright wanted it played through. Might have been offside. Mitchell to Reilly. Here he is again, Reilly. There's MacPherson. Wright and Duisberg are there, and it's won by the Dutchman. Valakari now. Nevin back to Duisberg. The chairman of Motherwell, John Boyle, calls them the new Motherwell these days, and they certainly are much improved on what we saw of them in the early part of the season. They have a free kick inside the final 10 minutes of the first half. Jamie McGowne. Matai. Michels. Instead Reilly. Durrant. Mitchell. Could be a bit of a break on here. Oh, Mitchell's been pumped into by Matai. Not much doubt about that.
Yeah, Mitchell just tried to get across the front of him so he couldn't challenge him. And Matai could hardly get out of the way. It's a
Kilmarnock free kick, and that means Durrant. Surely a shot by Kevin McGowne on Thomas. He's got a few goals this season, probably from situations like that. Thomas. Matai. Looking for McCulloch, but Marshall came and conquered.
Get off that field!
Motherwell have taken 21 of their 25 points here at Fir Park this season. Just 4 on the road. Ticking off Reilly Mitchell.
Yeah, I have to say I'm enjoying this one, Ian. There's a lot of wind blowing around in the ground, but the passing has been excellent. Reilly Mitchell penalised there. But in general, the football has been very good here this afternoon.
A flick on by Brannan gives Owen Coyle a chance to deliver the goods. And Marshall flapped and fumbled a bit. Michels is the nearest man to him. It's a corner.
Yeah, Big Gordon made up his mind early to come for it, but he was never getting it. And eventually Martin Baker got him out of jail.
He might fast forward through that particular incident if he watches this game back, I think. Marshall. It's Coyle's corner. Just look how many blue and white shirts are back there, but McCulloch still got his header in, and it dropped wide.
Gordon Marshall looking very cool there. Excellent judgment because the header didn't look too far away. Up they go. Yeah, wrong way of the target.
Touched by Coyle. Ian Durrant leaves it for MacPherson. And he looks to pick out McCoist, and he might just have done so. McCoist trying to feed Mitchell. It didn't get there because Valakari had got back inside his own box. Unselfish from McCoist. Mark Reilly. Durrant's cross, away by Tony Thomas. Holt's header though. Matai feeding his fellow countryman, McCoist.
Yeah, McCoist knew here that he was under pressure. He wasn't going to be able to get a shot in himself there, tried to play it right across the face of the goal. A good ball. Mitchell couldn't quite get on the end of it. The legs may not be what they used to be, but certainly the mind is still working as quickly as ever.
285 league goals to his name now, after his one today. Not bad, I suppose. Baker's throw. McGowan's clearance will bounce out of play. The Motherwell goal from Brandon, only the 6th conceded on the road by Kilmarnock this season. This their 10th away game. Holt. MacPherson joining the attack. And Matai is going to have to head it behind for a corner.
Yeah, Kilmarnock coming back into it now. Typical of the way they get both full-backs forward. And I know with Reilly just sitting there that they can afford to go forward and he'll fill in for them.
Killie's third corner. And as usual, McGowne stands to be a nuisance. It's swept back though by Durrant and Mitchell. Cannoned off the shins of Thomas. Durrant again was struggling to keep that in play. Such a strong influence in this Kilmarnock side for the present this season. Plenty of passes as usual. Mitchell. McCulloch scored in midweek in Aberdeen. Tucked away his equalizer very nicely. McCoist. Coyle couldn't bring it under control, allowing Holt to find MacPherson, and he in turn looks to pick out McCoist. Holt back to McCoist. MacPherson going down the line, but Holt's already there, and this is promising for Kilmarnock. Holt's cross, Durrant! Oh, just couldn't get quite enough on it.
A super move on the right hand side though, all started by McCoist on the halfway line. And it's Gary Holt who's sent away here. Watch Durrant running from the inside right channel to the back post. A good deep cross, and he just can't get up high enough to direct the ball down the way.
Innocent move. No end result for Killie. Down back to Marshall. McCoist couldn't keep it in, much to the delight of the nearby Motherwell fans. Thomas. Levin. This is McCoist. It's over Coyle's head, but McCulloch was nearly in to latch onto it.
Yeah, once again, Gordon Marshall had to play more or less as a sweeper here. The rate of the ball was good in behind, and McCulloch had made a good run.
Back it goes up the other end meantime, with Reilly now. Minute left in the first half. That was a bit loose. Lovely flick by Brennan to put Nichols away. Brennan steamed into the box looking for some sort of return from Jan Nichols. Still might come through, the flag went up anyway. The referee will let Marshall get on with it. Here's Paul Wright. Late challenge by Matai on Durrant.
Yeah, Durrant not very happy with that. Entitled to be as well. Show of studs there.
Giving McGowne with the free kick. And the Motherwell fans believe he should get a move on. That's going to drift out of play in behind. Martin Baker unable to get anything on it. We're in first half injury time. It's been a close contest.
Yeah, it's well balanced. It's anybody's game at this stage. But I think Billy will be delighted at the way his side responded to that early Kilmarnock goal. Kilmarnock have defended so well this season that normally when they go ahead it's very difficult for any side to get back into it, but Motherwell made the perfect response.
It was Gary Holt who was caught that time by Duisberg, who's got a yellow card.
Yeah, Kenny Clark right on the spot, and that's a yellow card if I ever saw one. That's a sore one, and it denied Kilmarnock a good attacking opportunity.
One of the several Dutchmen on Motherwell's books. Gary Holt will be okay. Former soldier. Bobby Williamson, what might he be thinking at the moment, David?
You very rarely know, Ian, because he's pretty undemonstrative. He's a bit animated down there at the moment, but he doesn't give much away, Bobby. Very philosophical about the whole thing.
Very laid back, but very serious about wanting to bring success to Kilmarnock. And the half-time whistle goes. It's one apiece. Jed Brannan with an equaliser for Motherwell after Ali McCoist had put Kilmarnock ahead. McCoist with his 6th of the season, his former Rangers teammate Ian Durrant setting him up, and he tucked it away in typical McCoist style. Brannan, though, who scored his first Motherwell goal with his head, got his second with his head as well to level it. And it's difficult to know which way this game might swing. A close one to call. But at half-time at Fir Park, it's Motherwell 1. Thanks, Jim. Yes, these two teams on centre stage on New Year's Day. And so far they've done themselves proud. It will be Motherwell who will start the second half. They've been rapidly rising up the Scottish Premier League to 5th place. Ali McCoist and Kilmarnock are in 2nd place. McCoist and Brannan on target so far. What does the second half hold? For whom would it be? A Happy New Year. We're about to find out. There's a late lunge on MacPherson.
It must be a sore one if Gus McPherson's down as well, Ian. It takes a lot to put him on the floor. And that's the left arm. Catches him on the side of the face.
In the second half, immediately held up, but MacPherson is back on his feet. Marshall comes out to take the free kick. It was flicked on by Gary Holt, but straight through to Stevie Woods. Here's Pat Nevin. Simo Avalakari. No foul by Montgomery, but it was given away. MacPherson. Holt. Blocked by Duisberg. MacPherson's throw. Durrant. Beekles. just wide by Ali Mitchell. I'm sure there would have been a few protests then had that gone in, because Motherwell certainly felt he had with it. Oh.
Yeah, Gary Holt put in here by Paul Wright, the square pass. Mitchell gets plenty on the shot, just wide of the target, but Motherwell certainly felt there was a case for handball. It's a good square ball, and Ali Mitchell just drags it wide.
Reilly's header, McCoist. Gets it back. And it's, as you might have gathered from that reaction, a Motherwell throw.
He takes life far too seriously, doesn't he?
Foul by Montgomery on McCulloch, gives Motherwell a free kick.
Yeah, the game quite scrappy at the moment. These challenges being put in. But a game that could go either way.
No rhythm to the second half yet, but what can Nevin do here? Against his former club. Another free kick. Started the second half rather little with them.
Yeah, hands round Mark Reilly there as he tried to break.
The free kick, and Paul Wright was on the chase, but Woods, making only his 7th appearance of this injury-hit season for him, collecting that.
Yeah, well, it's a long ball. I mean, both sides have passed the ball through the midfield, but now and again it's back to front. And that's the danger if you're playing with a flat back four, the ball in behind.
Here's Ian Durrant. Another peach of a pass to McCoist, who tried to knock it through to Wright. McCulloch chasing with Montgomery. A good few years between those two players. McCulloch just 20. Montgomery 37. Here is McCulloch. And he's found Nevin. Motherwell trying to get going in the second half. A rather scuffed clearance from Montgomery. But a dreadful attempt from Falcari.
It wasn't a bad ball played in by Nevin. He's looking for a front post runner there. It's a good ball. Nobody coming to the front post, and Montgomery miscued it.
Well, Montgomery certainly miscued it. Reilly's header on by Wright to McCoist. It might open up here for Kilmarnock with Mitchell. And Woods is going to claim that one again.
Yeah, once again though, Ali Mitchell will be perfectly prepared to go beyond the ball, go beyond his two strikers, as Gary Holt has been throughout this match.
Foul by Valakari. Shoving Mitchell. Free kick taken quickly, and here's Holt. Reilly. Foul on him.
Well, they were being nice to each other. It's New Year's Day after all, but I think the charity has evaporated now, Ian. It's game on.
Durrant's free kick. Who else would it be? Of course, for Kilmarnock. Mitchell snapping away, but to no avail this time. Ron Coyle came off Montgomery. The throw-in, I think, not a free kick. Despite the handball claims. Lee McCulloch. It's another throw of Montgomery. Brannan, scorer for Motherwell, looking to turn creator, and that came rather awkwardly off Gary Holt. And it will dribble behind for a Motherwell corner, which has given the home fans a little lift.
Well, he won't be unhappy to give away the corner because he didn't know who was on his blind side there. And no real harm done. by putting the ball out of play.
Central defenders come up the course. Nevin's corner finds Valakari. Here's Mikkels. Oops. That sums up the first 7 minutes of the second half, I think.
Yeah, he won't enjoy seeing this one again, will he? Maybe he had a few last night.
Don't often see a Dutchman doing that. Here's another Dutchman, Matai. Aimed towards McCulloch, but away by McGowne. Baker leading the Kilmarnock charge. Mitchell ahead of him. Cut out by Matai, but maybe only temporarily. Baker punches in, and the throw-in goes Kilmarnock's way. I don't think Matai agrees somehow. Goal kick.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see a yellow card being produced shortly, starting to bubble over a little bit.
Lee Clark, the man in charge of this one. Lee Williamson, the man in charge of Kilmarnock. Holt's header. Valakari. Duisberg, who's been the only man booked so far. McGowne back to his keeper. Tony Thomas. Once of Tranmere, but more recently of Everton. Pat Nevin. Missed kick by Montgomery, and Owen Coyle tried to get onto the back pass. Free kick Motherwell. Brandon leaving it for Jamie McGowne. Plenty of movement from the strikers, Coyle and McCulloch. And it's McCulloch who's going to get on the end of this. Nice turn away from Montgomery as well. And he went for goal. Goal kick. I think Coyle would have preferred the cross.
Yeah, Ray Montgomery, I think, just too close to him here. And he spins him well. Not a bad effort at all. And this was the slap one from Ray Montgomery. Owen Coyle reacting well here, and Gordon Marshall wants to play the sweeper role again.
Helped on by MacPherson, but it's going to come back towards him, in fact. And there he is again. Oops, it's come off Gary Holt. Not decided yet really been able to produce what they did in the first half. MacPherson. In step Mikkels, and he didn't keep it in play. It'll be a throw. MacPherson with that throw, such a consistent performer for Kilmarnock since he joined from Rangers 8 years ago now. Durrant hoofed that one out.
Certainly not seeing the same passing quality that we saw in the first period.
McCulloch has managed to slap it across to Nevin. Trying to slide it through to Brannan. Those two former Tranmere teammates, of course. Tony Thomas also here. Mitchell now.
He's always willing to break, Ali Mitchell. Always prepared to go ahead of the ball. And he has to be today because both Paul Wright and Alan McCoist like coming short, like it into feet. And it's been important that both Holt and Mitchell go ahead of him.
Here's Baker. Showed too much of it to Nevin. And the former St Mirren man will take the throw. Baker again. didn't quite work out for Kilmarnock. Plenty of younger fans amongst the crowd enjoying their New Year's Day out, and maybe he's hiding a hangover with that. Nevin, here's Brannan, who can send a decent cross in. That one got deflected on its way. It didn't quite drop for McGowne, who'd gone forward. He's now quickly rushing back with Holt on the charge. Duisberg, it wasn't going to run, but he dealt with it admirably. Brannan, the man on was Durrant. Well, that was a nice pass to Matai, and there's a break on here for Motherwell. Pat Nevin. Kilmarnock stretched here. It's Matai who seemed to dither slightly. And that was a good opportunity. Kilmarnock was struggling to get men back. Nevin. He's tucked it through to Brannan. Nevin still going. And that's livened things up in this second half.
Yeah, Kilmarnock on the back foot now. And it's principally Pat Nevin who's giving them problems. Good close control here. You really can't afford to challenge Nevin when he's in the boxes. Footwork is so quick, you're always liable to give away a penalty.
Gordon Marshall has to contend with Owen Coyle's corner, and he does.
Good goalkeeping, accepting all the responsibility there. And that's what makes it easy for the centre-backs in front of him.
Free kick. All Motherwell. McCulloch impeded.
Yeah, it's just a little nudge there by McGowne, and it was enough to get McCulloch off. It's a free kick. We'll have the wind at their back. So no doubt they'll try and get a shot on target.
Well, Brannan and Nevin stand over it. Marshall waits for it. Jeff Brannan straight against the wall. Comes back to him. Charged down by Mitchell. There was a half-hearted claim that it might have hit a hand in the wall, but if it did, I don't think you could say it was too intentional. Kevin McGowne will take this free kick for Kilmarnock. We've reached the hour mark, both goals coming in the first half. Ali McCoist putting Kilmarnock ahead after Ian Durrant had superbly set him up. But Jed Brannan's header tying it up for Motherwell. Gary Holt has a crest of the Kilmarnock club crest tattooed on his leg.
Yeah, it's a big game for both clubs, but particularly Kilmarnock, really to get the 3 points here. They could go in, enjoy their winter break.
Flicked on by McCulloch. Montgomery. That by Brannan though. Now Nevin. Valakari. Nevin nearby. Valakari goes for the return. Reilly couldn't stop him either, and still he goes. And it's been deflected wide, and with more handball claims.
Well, he did well, Valakari, and he's the lad who's normally asked to sit in midfield, but quite prepared to go forward there. Good strength there to outdo Mark Reilly. Appeals for handball, but it certainly wasn't intentional. A good play by the Finn.
So it's Pat Nevin with this corner. Brannan's header. It's just going to drop over and wide. Gordon Marshall summoned to Kenny Clark. He's fuming about something. Kenny Clark suggests that he keeps his mouth shut.
There's only one winner in those arguments here, I can assure you. Not the player.
McCulloch was in his way, wasn't he? McGowne though, back to his keeper. And it's going to go straight out for a Motherwell throw, which they will accept very gratefully.
Good spell for Motherwell. You just feel the game is starting to turn their way. They certainly look the more willing at the moment to get players forward from midfield. Still lacking width, as Charlie said at half-time. They could do with a bit more width.
McGowne back to Woods. McCulloch. Curry finding McCoist. Double Dutch. Two Dutchmen, McCoist and Duisberg together. McGowne. All right. Reilly. Ball tackled by Duisberg, and Brannan is the beneficiary. Here's Pat Nevin, ready to have another burst towards that Kilmarnock goal, and it was sunburst as well, which was abruptly ended by MacPherson, and then the free kick conceded by McCulloch. With a dummy run for that free kick. Tony Thomas looking to put Owen Coyle away. It's going to come here to McCulloch. Rickles is the only man in the middle. It's aimed towards him, but cut out by MacPherson.
Yeah, MacPherson's positioning absolutely ideal there. Just tucking in to protect the central defenders, but once again it's Motherwell coming forward. Kilmarnock on the back foot now for the last 10-15 minutes.
Well, here's Owen Coyle. Just past McCulloch at the near post. Swept away by Holt, and now Kilmarnock might have a little chance to make progress. Good work by McCoist in finding MacPherson. But his cross left little to be desired.
Yeah, the service to the front two has been poor in the second half from Kilmarnock. I mean, that's MacPherson well aware of that. Plenty of players forward there, as you see, but they didn't have a chance of getting anywhere near that.
It's going to be collected by Gordon Marshall. The second half possession so far, edged by Motherwell.
Yeah, it's not surprising. They certainly have shown a bit more urgency in the second half. You can never rule Kilmarnock out, certainly not with this man McCoist in the side. It's not one of their happier hunting grounds, Kilmarnock. They've only won 2 of their 15 visits to Fir Park since the Scottish Premier was formed. Motherwell certainly looking like the more likely scorers at the moment. Duisberg. Brannan. McGowne. Comfortably cleared by Montgomery. McCoist. Only allowed one header. Woods sending it out towards McCoist. It's MacPherson who knocks it out of play. Motherwell look to go on the attack again. Here's Brannan. Nevin helps it on to Monty. Valakari up towards Brannan. It's opening up again here for Motherwell. Monty's cross, it's going to come through to Owen Coyle! Oh, and he's dragged it wide. Great chance. Yeah, and he knows it. came off the head of Gary Holt and broke to Coyle at the back post. And he's got time, he's got space, and he knows he should have hit the target there. That's a glorious chance. Holt just getting the touch. He's took it beyond Gus MacPherson. The first touch is good. He sets himself, and he drags it wide.
Well, the attempts at goal so far telling the story as well. Motherwell with 13, but as far as on target goes, it's all square. As far as goals go, it's all square. Durrant's free kick. And Balakari penalised, looked like he came out with the ball, which is what he might be saying. In fact, he's got a yellow card for that. John Holt, we'll see it here.
Yeah, it looked a free kick to me from up here. It's a two-footed tackle, so I don't know what he's complaining about. In with both feet. Holt was down, and Kilmarnock with a free kick in a good position here. McGowne going forward at that back post.
Ian Durrant getting ready then to send this free kick in. In fact, he's gone for goal. That fooled everybody, but it was just too high.
Well, he tried to bend it and dip it into that top right-hand corner. Never got a decent contact on it. Certainly hasn't been the influence in the second half that he was in the first. And I think that's probably why Kilmarnock have fallen out of this game at the moment.
They rely so heavily on him. Although having said that, everybody has played their part this season. Tight. Montgomery's firm header will drop out of play from Motherwell throw. Another Motherwell throw. Gradually making progress down the line. Brennan. Dug out though by Killie. But Jamie McGowne striding forward impressively. Nevin gives it back to him. Brennan. Oh, he's gifted it to Durrant here. You don't really want to do that. Now McCoist. Held up by Thomas, but fouled by Thomas.
Well, it's not Harvey Thomas. Alan McCoist shakes his head. It's a good reverse pass by Durrant, and I think he does catch Ali there, to be honest.
Durrant's free kick. Holt helped it on. With a comfortable header, cushioned by Matai, back to Woods. Motherwell, remember, without three of their most inspirational players today. Sean Teal, the former Aston Villa man, who's done a fantastic job since joining up with them here. He's suspended, so is Steve McMillan. John Spencer has a foot injury which forced him to go off in Aberdeen in midweek.
Even without those three, though, they certainly don't look as if they're prepared to sit in here for a draw. Motherwell look as if it's 3 points or nothing for them today, having a real go.
Yes, the new Motherwell, as John Boyle calls them, sensing this game is there for the taking, perhaps. Not many games against Kilmarnock this season have been. Jamie McGowne letting it trickle over the line. It'll be Duisberg to take the throw. Paul Wright. Oh, look at the space that McCoist has here. He goes for goal and scuffs it wide. Couldn't quite get it under control, McCoist, in the first place.
It's a good chance that we could hear Bobby Williamson down below us saying play the diagonal. McCoist was on his way. It's a good ball. Again, the first touch is good, and he slices it wide of the target. Not often we see Ali fail to hit the target in this situation. but just come off it completely.
Surely a push on Wright by McGowne. I don't think he could really contest that. Taken quickly by Durrant. Mitchell, no way through. Meikles can turn away, and he'll find McCulloch. Fouled by Kevin McGowne, who gets a yellow.
Yeah, and he knows why as well. It's the definitive challenge from behind, isn't it? And that's what FIFA are trying to stamp out.
There's a bit of afters, I think. Kevin McGowne it was who made the initial challenge on McCulloch. MacPherson seemed to get involved in something a little bit afterwards. Fair bit to sort out then.
It's had a good match, Kenny Clark. The game is starting to froth over a bit, and that certainly was a bad challenge from Kevin McGowne there.
And it's getting heated on the touchline too. That incident taking place right in front of the respective benches. Just trickled over the line. Kilmarnock's throw. Thomas. Here's Coyle. Baker. Did well to dig it out in the end. Holt helps it on to Mitchell. McCoist. Support arriving. McCoist left floored, and the flag goes up. Offside. Now let's have a look. Let's clear up this little incident from earlier. Kevin McGowne was yellow carded. They're having a bit to do, this Kilmarnock defence, in the second half. Quarter of an hour remaining. Nevin's corner. Valakari's shot was charged down by MacPherson, who's chasing it for all it's worth now, and he's got there. Back by Matai. But here's Coyle, and here's Brannan. Oh, and that's awful from Brannan, because they were one or two waiting to get on the end of that.
It was a good chance. Kilmarnock trying to push up, but they didn't push up wide. Brannan tried to play it across the face of the goal, got under it. Another decent chance there for Motherwell.
Well, Gus MacPherson got a warning from the referee for this bit of afters. Kevin McGowne's initial challenge. Not very nice.
Didn't see much there, to be honest with you.
Coyle steers his header into the path of Pat Nevin, and once again Motherwell are on the prowl. And here's Coyle's header, and it's stopped by Marshall, but they're getting closer.
Yeah, they fancy their chances now, don't they? Nevin, little lob ball. Coyle had to come back the way, that's why he couldn't get much power on it, but Motherwell certainly in the ascendancy right now.
Owen Coyle, who had a successful spell with Bolton Wanderers, some of their fans will remember him. Had a good few cut runs and cut shots in his time there. Montgomery. McGowne has got McCoist. He's made a mistake, McGowne, and it's let McCoist in. Pulls it back, but Tony Thomas mops it all up. MacPherson. That was rather clumsy from Baker. Well, on Sunday, on Sky Sports 1 at 5:30, it's Rangers against Celtic, the third Old Firm derby of the season, the biggest local derby in Britain, not to be missed. And on Monday night, brand new series, giving you the chance to have your say on footballing matters. You're on Sky Sports 1. Kilmarnock now breaking, but Duisburg had, surprisingly, plenty of time to scoop that away. And Mitchell leaves it for Durrant. He's away from MacPherson here. Just as well it was blocked by Reilly, because Holt was in danger of getting away. But it's Kilmarnock who are getting away now. Here's Holt. Sends his cross in offside against Wright, and it won't count. The flag went up instantly. No goal.
It's a great move. It was Durrant who sent Holt away. Good back post cross. Paul Wright thought he had scored. I don't think there could have been much in that one. Certainly the flag went up quickly enough here on the near side.
We'll check that out in a moment, but Kilmarnock coming back for a bit more. Here's Baker. And they flick on from McCulloch. Oh, and the clearance by Marshall. Straight at Coyle. Fortunately, it backs behind.
Yes, fortunately, it's a poor clearance. It comes off on Coyle. And he didn't know much about it. Didn't have time to get it under control.
Mitchell neatly finding Holt. Support from MacPherson. Durrant not far away, of course. And that's a decent cross as well. And the header from Super Ali going wide.
It's a great ball by Durrant. Just in behind in the right back position. McCoist had a good chance to get a header on target. Once again miscued it. Coming back at Motherwell now. It's not before time.
It's building up to a grand finale here. Pat Nevin has got a man over in Matai, who he has spotted now. Here's Nevin, looking to weave some magic here, and that'll be a free kick right on the edge of the D for the challenge by Mitchell, who's getting a card.
Yeah, it's a blatant foul, isn't it? It's in a very dangerous area as well. I don't know what Ali Mitchell was complaining about. But this is a real chance for Motherwell. There's so many players in the wall. Gordon Marshall won't see this until very late. Running again over it.
Motherwell are going to make a change, but you can be sure they won't make it before this free kick. It's going to be Tony Thomas to drill it through. It went straight through, but it went wide.
Yeah, sigh of relief from Gordon Marshall, I'm sure, who's unsighted.
Motherwell are making a change, and they're taking off their goal scorer, Jed Brannan, who has impressed yet again, and the crowd let him know as much, and Derek Adams is going to come on in his place.
It's another positive move by Billy Davis. I'm surprised Brannan is the man to come off unless he has picked up a knock of some kind.
Meikle's header. Kilmarnock's throw. Gus MacPherson. Looking for Holt, who flicked it on. Away by Jamie McGowne. Now, what can McCulloch do? Not a lot there is the answer. McCoist challenging with McGowne. Varakari. Matai. Decent job, an unfamiliar role for him. Kalakari picking out Adams, looking to get his first touch, but he pushes Gary Holt over. The amount of ground this boy makes up Holt.
Well, this was the offside against Paul Wright. It's a good ball played in. It's not right, it's offside. It's right at the back post there. It's Ali Mitchell who had gone into the front post who was off.
Here is Mitchell. He's on some run. Reilly. Away by Duisberg. Mikel's making the run, but it was a run spotted by Kevin McGowne. Only missed one game this season, McGowne, and that was against his former club St Johnstone. Valakari to Matai. Motherwell still plugging away. And what a scarf it would be if they could become only the third team to beat Kilmarnock this season. Nevin looking for Coyle. Out comes Marshall.
Well, we've seen Evan do that all the time. Little lob in behind. Once again, Marshall had to react quickly. He does this all the time, Pat Nevin. Beautiful little ball in behind.
Only Rangers twice and Hearts once have beaten Kilmarnock this season in the Scottish Premier League. Motherwell are doing their best to try to add their name to that list. Away by Nevin. Coyle might just get to this. McCulloch steaming in. And he's away here, McCulloch. And no doubt about the free kick, and there's going to be a yellow card for Ray Montgomery. And no question about it.
Yeah, no question at all. I think it's just relieved that it's not a red card. He's pulling away there until he gets McCulloch down.
Looking for Montgomery. Free kick for Motherwell. Pat Nevin to take it. Swept in by Nevin, and McCulloch just off target. Came in with a fair pace.
It's a good ball in, yeah. Bags of pace on it. Difficult one to defend. And that's a striker's dream to go and attack that. Didn't get enough on it.
As I mentioned about looking for 37-year-old Ray Montgomery. MacPherson. Here's Durrant. He was nobbled by Valakari. It's a free kick. So Durrant getting ready to whip this one in. Kevin McGowne joins a few of his teammates in trying to get on the end of it. And Mitchell trying to lash it back in, blocked by Adams. Baker, Durrant. McGowne had stayed forward. Oh, and he's stolen it for Kilmarnock. Kevin McGowne, the defender, went up with a free kick, hung about there, and has slammed Kilmarnock ahead. And what a happy new year it promises to be for Killie.
Well, it's a finish that McCoist himself will be proud of. There doesn't appear to be any danger here at all. And it breaks kindly. Motherwell back off. They don't close him down quickly enough. Stevie Woods manages to get a hand to it. But there's so much power in the shot. Nobody goes to him. And he hits it well. Not a lot Stevie Woods could do.
Excellent strike from Kevin McGowne. And I suppose you have to say it's just a sign of championship challengers, not one of their better second halves.
Yeah, very much so. That's exactly it. And if you can win without playing well, it's a good sign. I've done Kevin McGowne any harm either. His contract's up in the summer.
Motherwell will feel a little hard done by unless they can find their way back for the second time in this game. Here's Pat Nevin, and he slipped it through to Monty. Monty's cross! Oh, straight across.
Should have been better, but they worked the space well on the right-hand side. The final ball wasn't good enough.
Disappointing from Rob Monty. He's had to fill in at right back today. Here's Valakari, and Adams trying to twist and screw it towards goal.
Well, he knows the way to go, this young lad. Same from Ross County. Plays as a striker as well. And Billy Davis must be desperately disappointed. They've certainly had the better of this second half. They've passed the ball well. And it's a sore one to lose a late goal like that.
Coyle is going to chase it for all it's worth, but Montgomery is rather composed. McCoist down to his pal Durrant. Foul by Mikkels on Holt. Free kick Kilmarnock.
Yeah, they won't be in any hurry to take it either. All they have to do is get over the finishing line now. And this is a big win for Kilmarnock.
How about a man of the match this afternoon?
Well, I think the best performances have been in the midfield area. I think Gary Holt's been outstanding. Jed Brannan did a good job for Motherwell, but for me, Mark Reilly, who sits just in front of the back four, we might not even have noticed him tonight, but he's done a marvellous job there in front of the back four. Hasn't wasted a ball all night, and it's his willingness just to sit in that holding role that allows Gary Holt and Alan Mitchell to get forward so often. Mark Reilly, my man of the match.
Duisberg back to Woods, pinged up towards Mikkels. He loses out to MacPherson. McGowne seemed to catch Wright as he fell over them. So Mark Reilly, the man of the match for Kilmarnock. There'll be 3 minutes of time to be added on. Kilmarnock have it where they want it, just down there. Will do nicely. Gary Holt's not going to give it up in a hurry, but it just came off him in the end.
Yeah, they'll be quite happy just to keep it in the corners now, Kilmarnock. In no hurry to take any of the set pieces. I think we see them knocking it into the corners on either side. They'll just let that clock tick away.
Really show no sign of relenting in their surprise quest for the title. Away by Montgomery. Scotland's clubs have a winter break coming up, of course. It's all the way it's going for Kilmarnock at the moment, so they might like to carry on at the moment. Pat Nevin. Here's Tony Thomas. Oh, and a missed kick by Adams. And here's Paul Wright. Or Mitchell rather. Wright is near him, but Mitchell's going alone. Really would have sealed it. Thomas. Nevin. Motherwell running out of time. Hence the urgency now with Matai. He steps past Baker with ease. but then sends a miserable attempt in on goal. That's a waste.
Yeah, I think Motherwell realise now it's not to be their day. It's hard to take when you play as well as they have this afternoon. Not winning this man.
Well, he felt excited enough to maybe get a win at Aberdeen on Tuesday. They've certainly done enough tonight to get a draw. If not a victory themselves, but it's Kilmarnock who nicked a late goal. We saw Rangers do it at Dundee United. Maybe seeing Kilmarnock do it here.
Yeah, I think we can take it that Messrs McCoist and Durrant will be celebrating the new year with a few lemonades tonight.
One or two.
That's a big result for them. Rangers have to keep looking over the shoulder, and there's always a chance that Celtic might do Kilmarnock a turn tomorrow night.
It was put on by Adams, but commanded by Marshall. Trickles through to Wright. 3 points almost in the bag for Kilmarnock. Baker, Durrant. Kilmarnock just keep going and going in this title race. They're going to move back within 3 points of Rangers. Unless Owen Coyle can latch onto this, and he might just do so. Coyle turns away. And McGowne, who scored the winner, did the business at the other end in his more familiar role.
Yeah, did very well. It was a good chance. Owen Coyle in for one of the few opportunities. Does well to check inside onto his right side here, but McGowne just managed to get the trailing foot in. A big tackle. There's
a back pass, which Marshall kicked out to Baker, who was caught rather late by Matai. And Matai having a little dig at Baker. And it's going to end in tears for Rob Matai, who is off if he doesn't behave himself here. He certainly got the warning then. He was having to go at everybody.
I was convinced there wasn't a lot in it. There didn't appear to be much in it, to be honest with you, and Baker appears to hurdle him there.
Yellow card for Rob Matai.
Difficult one for Kenny Clark to call. Baker's moving at pace, but it's another few seconds wasted for Killie.
Yes, the 3 minutes of added on time indicated have now turned into 6 minutes. Is that time for one last big pump forward by Stevie Woods. A throw in to Motherwell. So Balakari's return goes straight out, and the full-time whistle goes, and it's another win for Bobby Williamson's Kilmarnock, who are right up in there in that title race still. Kevin McGowne with a late winner, even though Motherwell had the better of the second half. Ali McCoist had put them ahead in the first half. His sixth goal for them, but that was cancelled out by Jed Brannan. Full-time score, Motherwell 1, Kilmarnock 2.